Well, looks like we have another piece of news regarding the next Zelda game, potentially. So there was a recent interview conducted by GameInformer towards Eiji Aunuma and Hidemaro Fujibayashi, which is the producer and director of Tears of the Kingdom, respectively. So let's just get right into this. I'm looking at the interview right now, and basically there's some stuff here that kind of detail and hint, not detail, but things that kind of hint towards the direction that they will be taking for the next Zelda game. So let's look at this. So, first of all, we start with the discussion of Ultra Hand returning in future titles. Now, to summarize, basically what Hidemaro is saying is that there is no intention to bring back the Ultra Hand feature in future Zelda games. So this is kind of huge because a lot of fans love this feature, including myself. I also really like the Ultra Hand feature, but I can see why they would prefer to keep it as a Tears of the Kingdom sort of exclusive feature. This is a feature that makes Tears of the Kingdom stand on its own, basically. I think that's what they're trying to say, that they want this feature to be associated solely with Tears of the Kingdom as opposed to just other Zelda games. So we may not see Ultra Hand return back in a future game, but who's to say that some kind of feature that's similar to Ultra Hand may or may not be introduced, right? They may introduce a feature in the future where you will still be able to drag around objects, but it may not be called Ultra Hand, and there may be other gimmicks that go along with that feature. So only time will tell, but for now it looks like Ultra Hand will not be returning in its current form in the next Zelda game. Another very important piece of information that we can gain from this interview is the fact that, along with the fact that DLC is not going to be happening for Tears of the Kingdom, it looks as though Tears of the Kingdom will also not have a direct sequel. So there will be no follow-up to this particular Zelda storyline. The Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom saga seems to be ending here with Tears of the Kingdom, which for me is bittersweet. I am 100% okay with this. This is what Eiji Aunuma has said here, and so that is something that is now confirmed. We will not be seeing a sequel, as he is saying. He is as he is implying here, well, that would be a sequel to a sequel right here. Then that basically, and what Eiji Aunuma is referring to here, he's saying, well, that would be a sequel to a sequel, which is getting a little bit wild when you think about it. So I kind of agree with him in that regard. I don't think this needs to be a trilogy of games. I think we can comfortably end it here, kind of like how Majora's Mask was a sequel to Ocarina of Time, but we didn't see a third entry in that particular storyline, and it was just fine ending there. We don't need, at least in my opinion, a third entry or storyline in the Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom saga. I'm ready for something new. I think a lot of Zelda fans are also ready for something new. I've seen a lot that also want to see a true follow-up, a third story in this world of Hyrule, but personally, I would love to see a brand new Hyrule. I would love to see a completely new map, completely new storyline, new art style, everything. Basically, a completely new Zelda game for a new generation. So anyways, guys, that is basically what is there to be gleaned from this. There's a few other things here, but for the most part, those are the main points that relate to the next Zelda game. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.